Welcome to Allie's Attic Show, where you never know what kind of surprise you're going to find in my attic. I'm your host, Allie, and today my surprise is a singer from London who I'm in love with her songs. Her songs are already on Allie's Amplified Attic, and I had to have her come on. So please say hello to Justine Carpenter. Hello!
Hello, everyone.
How are you?
Quite good. Except the virus problem, everything is okay.
Yeah, both you and I have it right now. I went to the doctor this morning. He said it's oh my goodness, I can't even think of what it's called now. Viral infection. It's going to take forever to get rid of, apparently. But anyways, okay, so tell me your journey, Justine, from how old you were when you decided you wanted to do this to when you finally said, okay, this is what I'm doing.
Well, I started when I was 6 years old. I was singing just spontaneously for my friends and family. I don't even know what kind of event it was. But I stood down and I was singing I Want to Dance with Somebody by amazing Whitney Houston. And everyone was impressed. Even my grandmother, I remember that she said to my mother that, wow, she will be someone one day. And I really loved it. I really love to entertain people, to share my passion for music, share my voice, and I am singing till now.
Well, that's awesome. Now,
I am not recording artists, very regularly because I want to, give my listeners the best music, not some kind of, not word item, but I am singing till now. I am singing at home. I am putting some, short videos on my YouTube channel. So my music, my love for music, it's never changed.
Well, that's good. I'm glad because I love your songs. Now, you started in 2016, basically, because basically before that you just sang for friends, right?
Yes. Friends, small events, because I wasn't 100% sure and 100% ready if it's my time. Sometimes you have to find, that perfect moment. But suddenly, one of my biggest idols, Adam Lambert, he basically showed me the way. I said to myself, wow, if he can do this, if he could do this, I can do this as well. I was making attempts twice, to X Factor and The Voice, but I was such cold that I went through first stage, and then I said, maybe I am not good enough.
Oh.
Yes.
So you never made it through. Now, that was
one kind of contract with recording studio, and I had my own producer, and wrote my first 2 songs.
Okay. And that's the singles, Not My Property and I Look at the Sky, right?
Yes, these 2 songs, I Look at the Sky and Not My Property.
Okay. And then in 2017, you recorded a cover of Alison Porter's song, Stay. And then
I adore Alison Porter, to be honest. I just love her.
Yeah, well, she's amazing. And then you also have a third single out now called Strength to Carry On, right?
Yes, with different producer, recorded at home. Because I said, okay, let's try that kind of way of recording. Maybe it will be, much more convenient. And I have a couple of surprises prepared, for the end of this year, beginning of another one, the new one, 2019. One is with my very close Twitter friend, Caramel.
Oh,
yes.
I interviewed her.
Yes, so we have some kind of collaboration, but I don't want to give any details. It will be surprise. It will be definitely something very new to me.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to come back on the show when that happens, both of you together. That would be awesome.
But of course, I will inform everyone when will be, the release date. Probably Caramel, of course, she will do the same. And I have one R&B hip hop song in the making at the moment.
Ooh. Yeah, you don't just do EDM, which is the songs that we're going to be playing are kind of EDM, but you do a variety of different genres, right?
Yes. But first of all, I am country girl and rock girl. I just adore country music, rock music, music like Queen, music like even Metallica. So to me, I think that I love almost every genre.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I do. You know what? When I'm like, you say that you're a light lyric soprano, and the one kind of music that I just can't get into is opera. I don't know why, but I can't. I can't do it. Now you're, like you said, you're currently working on some collaborations. Caramel is one of them, and you're also going to be releasing your own EP, right?
Yes.
Okay. And when will that be? That'll be towards the end of the year, beginning of the new year?
Beginning of the new year.
Okay. Okay, awesome. You're gonna have to keep in touch with me so you can always come back on the show with any new news. Now, based on like, okay, so how you started, because you started a little bit later in life, where there's some of them that I've interviewed that started when they were 5 and were recording and doing all kinds of stuff that blows my mind, because when I was a kid I couldn't even have thought of doing stuff like that. If you had advice to give, Justine, to anybody that's either just starting out or already out there as an artist, based on what you've gone through so far, what do you think you would tell them?
First of all, don't give up. Don't listen to anyone else, because, for example, to my friends, they were telling me that 33 or 34, it's you are too old to start, the whole thing. So first of all, don't give up and listen to your heart. Then, of course, find a very, very good vocal coach, which I have.
Mm-hmm.
And practice, and one more time practice.
Yes.
And stubborn. Be very stubborn, because I see for myself that I am sending my music to plenty of radio stations, and sometimes I'm getting response, sorry, but it's not my cup of tea. I won't play it. But the most important thing that you can't just give up and be yourself. Don't copy anyone else. Sometimes I was getting responses like, you are the female Adam Lambert, or you can be Freddie Mercury, or you are almost like Alison Porter, and I was always replying, no, I am me.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't copy anyone.
Yeah.
You can have influences, you can have some inspirations, but you just have to stick to yourself.
And that's great advice. And I'm glad you sent me your music, because I'm playing it on Allie's Amplified Attic. So to those people that said no, they don't know what they're missing. Just saying. Anyway. Now, what 2 songs are we going to hear from you? We already talked about them, but what 2 songs are we going to hear? I got to pick them, by the way, guys. I got to pick the 2 songs.
Well, we will hear my 2 first singles from 2 years ago. So we'll do Throwback, and it will be Not My Property and I Look at the Sky.
I Look at the Sky. I love listening to it. I love the beat. I love the beat in Not My Property as well. I just love the way it starts out. All your songs are amazing. And I'm glad that you're not just kind of putting yourself in one genre. That's awesome, because you're not putting yourself in a box. You know what I mean? You always have different avenues.
And to be honest, I am always saying to almost everyone that I would adore to try opera.
Really, eh?
Yes, but my vocal coach is saying, wait a minute. Once you are starting opera, it's a different lifestyle. You will have more restrictions, you will have, more discipline. And sometimes, you can't just, go back from opera to pop, because sometimes it can be a huge disaster. Sometimes I've heard operas, artists which were singing pop songs, but first of all, it's some kind of new lifestyle. But who knows? Maybe in future.
Yeah, maybe. Well, maybe that's when I'll end up falling in love with opera, because I can't say that I don't love it. I listen to it every now and then, but I don't listen to it a lot. And I think if I went to a show, that would make the difference. Like, if I went to an opera, I think that probably would make me fall in love with it more than...
I would go much more into classical crossovers, like Sarah Brightman or Andrea Bocelli, like Time to Say Goodbye. So it's more something like pop opera.
Okay. Okay.
Well, not every single person likes opera. Some of them they are just getting bored after a couple of seconds. So.
Oh, see, no, I like it. I want to go see a show. But that's my big thing. I just want to go see a show. Now you can purchase your music pretty much anywhere. People can purchase online music now, right?
Yes.
Okay. And to find you, you are on Twitter and it's at Justine Carpenter?
No, at Justine Music UK.
At Justine Music UK. I always forget to at Justine Music UK. And I definitely hope that you come back when you and Caramel do your collaboration, because I think that's going to be amazing. She's amazing and you're amazing. So the two of you together is going to be crazy.
She's sweetheart, you know, she's very helpful and she's always getting in touch with me. I am getting in touch with her. I was supporting her while she was having, you know, some kind of issues. So
yeah.
We are more like, you know, friends.
Yeah. Yeah, and she talked about some of the issues she's gone through, and it's awful. But she's strong. She's so strong, and she just continues on forward. And then when you have your own EP out too, you can always come back on, or you can just send me some singles, and I'll definitely put them on the radio station, and I'll also put them up on I have a page on my website called Allie's Odds and Ends, where if artists that have been on my show have new singles, they send them to me, and I put them up there just so people, and I promote them, just to help with promotions. So that's available for you as well. I want to say, first off, get better, because I know this is not fun. I have it too. And thank you so much, Justine, for sharing your music and for coming on my show.
I am more than welcome.
And have a wonderful day. And like I said, go drink some chicken noodle soup and just I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to cover up with my blanket and lay on my couch.
Okay.
All right. And thank you for joining me on Allie's Attic Show. Keep checking my website because you never know what kind of surprises you're going to find in my attic. Cheers.
Waking up, the room's pitch dark, asking where I should start. Bed's a mess, an empty space. This is all that I